Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters plus 1.16. In this episode, we're going to be running a vault and hopefully getting enough loot in order for us to get 5 knowledge stars. So, let's first do this guy. We don't really need to look for obelisks, it's mostly just guaranteeing the chests inside each room. It's just really helpful if we turn on the X-way. And we'll find our obelisks. We'll also find everything else we pretty much need. And ideally, we'll be able to get through this vault pretty seamlessly. And it looks like there's not much really down here, unfortunately. So we're just gonna kind of chill, grab ourselves some loot, and continue heading around, getting the loot that we need, grabbing everything we can, and just enjoying our time. So let's do this. It's looking like there's not a ton of chests in each of these rooms. Epic chests, you'll love to see it. The more epic the chests, the better. And another rare chest. Okay, cool. We're getting some pretty good loot as well, because again, these are higher level actual rooms, because we are again level 13, which is nothing crazy high, because we're probably going to end up in the thousands eventually, but again, we are very early in, and we still need to get as many things as we possibly can, mainly being vault cookies. Vault cookies are going to be what we're using to level up as quick as we possibly can, so the more of those we get, the better. Another common. That common chest had some really good loot in it, though. Again, probably because it's a common vault chest, quote-unquote, which is what gilded chests are. They're not called gildeds, because they hadn't discovered the name gilded yet at this point in time. And so we still need to go around grabbing all these guys, and unfortunately, if we do break a vault door, it will, instead of letting us get through it, it will actually kick us, which will be unfortunate, because we will actually not get to do exactly what we should, and it's just going to be unfortunate. But doesn't look like there's much in here either. So we're just gonna head out and hopefully find a good room with some good loot. Come on now. Come on now, please. Please give me some good loot. Pretty please. Ooh, this room's actually really good. And there's an altar in here. No, I'm just actually going insane. So, this room is an ore room, which has a chance of spawning vault ores, if I do recall correctly. Which is quite rare given the circumstances and our level and everything. So, no ores in there. One ore in there. Let's see, will we get one from it? Nope, unfortunate. But each of these rooms has a chance to spawn ores, like this Alexandrite ore right there, which we get an Alexandrite from. And then again, there's more chances all the way up here if we go into this thing. The only issue being that because we don't have a specific enchantment on our helmet, it's going to take us about 8 years to mine through that, because we're in the air, and you get a mining speed penalty when you're in the air, if you didn't know. We're also going to grab the compressed stuff, because we're going to need quite a bit of it for future vault crystals. So let's just grab all you guys. And should be some chests up here. Yup, that's what I thought. Grab as much as we can. We don't need nuggies. The main things we need are the gold emeralds and the different variants of apples, because those variants of apples are going to be incredibly helpful. Don't really need potions of healing, unfortunately, but if we did, at least we can find quite a few of them in here. And looks like there is actually, yeah, there is. That's what I thought. Okay, you're down. You're down. How many do I need total? 5 monster kills. Come on now. Come on now, zombies. Come on, gather round. Let me give your souls to this altar. Okay, I'm gonna need to let him get a little bit closer. There we go. Perfect. And we get a weak magnet core from that guy, which is perfect. You'll love to see it. Chuck everything into there. Grab you and you. And now we just continue to head right along and loot up as much as we really can. Let's see. Time, 1 minute, worth 100%. If it's more than a minute, or more than like 3, I would not ever go for it. But because it was only 1 minute, I'm just like, screw it. We can afford to lose 1 minute of time in exchange for what we might gain potentially from that guy, so just want to make sure that we're looting as much as we possibly can. Also, I'm sorry for being stuffy-nosed. It's just something I've been dealing with for a couple of days. I don't know exactly what's going on, but we're a little bit sick. Under the weather, in fact. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Okay, that's the room we came from. Let's head the other direction. Also, my throat is voice cracking the hell out of me, and I'm looking like a dummy. A dumb. Anyway, X marks the spot room. Or not an X marks the spot room. A treasure sand room. Okay, let's get through this guy. Because these guys have so many chests that it's kind of crazy. So we want to make sure that we loot everything we possibly can. Starting with, of course, the Gildeds, because the Gildeds are going to have much, much better loot. And we can start chucking that stuff into there. But again, those rare and epic, like any chest beyond common is going to have actual loot worth grabbing. Although some of them will be trapped, which is unfortunate, but it just happens. It's something you gotta deal with. But we get all of these guys. Another rare, having absolutely amazing loot. Common, having nothing terrible, honestly. The only issue is when we get those traps more than one time in a row. It's a little bit unfortunate or obnoxious, but overall it's not too terrible because we can just kind of wipe them out with, you know, a little just flick of the wrist. Nothing really to worry about. Get all y'all taken care of. Into that guy. And now, time to loot up all this stuff. So, let's see. Nothing in you. A little bit of stuff in you. Knowledge essence is big. Don't need you. Huge. Every piece of star essence, it's not knowledge essence, it's star essence. And every key piece we get is just a little bit farther into the mod pack that we need to go. So it's just, every last little bit is going to be really beneficial for us. Star essence, every gem, every last little thing is so helpful. Also, hell of a voice crack right there. Holy. Make sure to stay hydrated if y'all are sick, by the way. Like, I'm trying my best, and it's a little bit tough. So, just if you can, stay hydrated. It's so worth it. Because then you won't sound like me when you're sick. Because right now I sound like an absolute goober. And it's hilarious, yes, but it's annoying. Anyway, let's get through this guy. I want to make sure that we mine everything we possibly can out of here so we can get everything uncovered properly. And get all those guys into there. All those. Nothing in there, nothing in there. One party apple in there. Of course, these gilded chests are having increasingly better loot due to off camera, I'm farming luck totems from the Everlasting Abilities mod, because there's a totem that gives you 1 increased luck level per totem you have. And so for each one of those, I've gotten, like, over the course of everything, I've been turning every totem that I get And with our mob farm, it's been a lot. So we're at like luck level plus 80, I think, at this point. Which already is quite crazy, but we can go a little bit crazier. And we kind of want to, because every luck level is going to increase our stonks by just so much. It's going to be so beneficial. Of course, that's trapped. And that does almost a full bar of hearts, by the way. So watch out if you're too close like I was there, because that can be really, really dangerous if you are low on HP or if you need something. It can be really risky, so you want to make sure that you are maximizing your distance between yourself and everything that can potentially just spontaneously combust, because it can be a little bit difficult. Anyway, let's get all of you guys taken care of. We might be able to make it to level 25 this episode due to simply this room, because this room is, I don't remember what it's called exactly, but it is probably one of the best Omega rooms that we can possibly have, and it goes a little hard. So 8 cookies from that is absurd. An Omega gilded. Perfect. Okay. I'm only grabbing certain ones of these books. Like, that one has efficiency 5, so I want it. But some of them I'm not going to grab purely because they're just not worth it. So shoot, we need to break this spawner in order to get it off of you. And we got 12 minutes left in this vault, so we can still kind of dilly-dally, just do what we need to do. I'm going to need to unlock Ice Spawner as well at some point, but not yet, thankfully, because that stuff is a little bit beyond my understanding, so I'm going to have to do some testing off camera. I do all my testing stuff off camera to see what will actually work, because most of the additions for this mod pack have been through trial and error of, like, a long amount of time, just finding what will work, finding what doesn't work, finding what can work, and overall just acquiring everything knowledge-wise that I can so that I can get everything to work concurrently all together without having to risk anything, like potentially losing the world or crashing. And thankfully, with how it's set up right now, it is a little bit laggy, but overall it is really, really good when it comes down to it. So we're gonna, I think we loot these 2 sections more because they're right next to each other, and then I think we're gonna head out of this room and go find the obelisks, because we want to make sure that we get all the obelisks, because those boss crates are so helpful. Like, they are essentially what makes this entire vault worth it, so we want to make sure that we loot that. But worth it. Okay, this room itself made it worth it, so we just gotta make sure that we beat the boss in order to secure the most possible loot. We don't need to beat the boss, realistically speaking, but it will be very good for us if we can. So just clicking everything I can into there. It's looking like we've got quite a bit of really, really good loot, so I'm not unhappy in any regard with just leaving this right here, like leaving this vault and just leaving with the stuff we have right now. But I do kind of want to greed, so we're gonna greed a little bit. You know, like, sometimes I'm super, super not with greeting, but in this vault, you know, something about it, we just need to hit the 5 knowledge stars for the end of this episode, so I really want to do that. And it's really important to me that I do hit that. So we're just going to go for it. If we don't hit it, it is what it is, but at least we gave it our best shot. You know, we didn't try and shirk away from it. We just went for it, and we didn't hit it. But you never know until you try. And you can't try until you just say, screw it, I'm going for it. And that's sometimes what life is all about, but also sometimes what what games are all about, what kind of... It all depends on what you want to do. Like, I don't want to live my life full of regret for the things that I could have done. I want to live my life doing the things that I believe in, and I want to live my life enjoying my life and not going against my own beliefs. And I don't care what other people have to say about me or my beliefs. I'm just gonna do my own thing. And if you can't respect that, then I'm sorry, but you don't gotta respect it. I am me. I'm not you. I don't control you. I don't tell you what to do. I just live my own life. You live yours. I want to enjoy my life, and I hope you enjoy yours too. And I hope that whoever's watching this can glean something from that, because while I may be young, I do understand a lot about this world and how much parts of it suck. And I hope that I'm at least able to give some people a positive outlook, because life isn't all bad. It's not all sadness, and it's not all pain. Actually, most of it is quite enjoyable and nice. And if you just sit and you think, well, I'm just gonna enjoy what I can, then you're gonna start to enjoy life a lot more. And it's really helpful to think that way. And also, what we're gonna do here, because this room has a bell, and bells are pretty rare because you only get one per village in the overworld, so we want to make sure that we grab those when we can. And we even got a consolation key piece for our troubles, so very, very worth. Okay, we're heading, I think, this way, right? This way. Is this the dead-end room? It is a dead-end room, but it's also another Omega room, which is crazy. We don't really have the time to greed since we need 3 full more obelisks, unfortunately, but I will take at least a couple more of these chests. Just because, you know, I can't help myself. I do not recommend greeting ever, if you can help it, but I sometimes can't, like right now, so I hope you guys will forgive me. And it seems like this is a mostly dead-end room, so we're gonna head this way. Thankfully, there is another obelisk in there. Any other obelisks close by? Nope, doesn't look like it. I'm toggling this guy for obelisks because at the distance that we are currently looking at, it's causing us to lag very, very hard, and that's suboptimal. Okay, there's an obelisk over here, which means that we just need one more. So I am going to take the time to loot these chests. Don't need potions of healing. All I need is the normal stuff, the default stuff. Please don't be trapped. If we can get, like, by the end of this, if we can get 100% trap reduction, I will be so happy. But, again, that takes a long, long time. And I don't know if we'll be able to do that yet. But it does seem like there's our last obelisk right there for us. So, let's get it. And let's get out of the sky. So, let's first loot the room a little bit. Just because it'd be disrespectful, you know? To kill the boss without looting its lair. Anyway, we're gonna kill it now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits total. And it is down. So we're going to delete our waypoints from this guy. And just head completely out of the vault. Dum, 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 dum. Perfect. Okay. So, the boss crate. A bunch of star essence, and then all the loot. So, what we will do is I'm going to funnel most of the loot into one of these guys, or both of these guys. Actually, I'll shift-click all the loot that I can into each of them. And we'll see just how much stuff we ended up actually getting from this. So, bottles of enchanting can go in here. So can all of the default Minecraft ores, which I will craft up. So, let's get all you guys taken care of. Give me one moment, please. Okay, so overall we got a bunch of books, which we're going to check into here. We got a bunch of statues, which we'll chuck into here. A bunch of trader cores, which we need to make a trader soon. We got a bunch of mystery boxes, a bunch of cookies, a bunch more mystery boxes, cookies, and other stuff. A whole lot of star essence, which is great. You'll love to see it. It's perfect. And we should be able to craft up a couple star cores as well from Perfect Larimar and Vault Diamonds. So let's see. Larimar, Vault Diamonds. Oops. Wait, we got something for our first one? That's wild. That's actually so rare. Great. Okay. So we got a bunch more Larimar in there. Our statues and such, but overall, what we're going to need to do is we are going to need, for these guys, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then we need 2 more. 2 more of you. We have 3 already with all this stuff. So we might be able to unlock Danks this episode. We might actually be able to. Because all we need is 2 blocks of Vault Diamonds, which we have 4 of. And we go Okay, 5 star cores. And then we got all this stuff. 31, 34. How many do we need? I need... No! I'm so close. So close. No. We have 4. We have 4. I don't have any more essence either. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we're at least going to eat all of our cookies and see what level we can get to. Maybe 25. If we can get to 25, I'll be wild. But we are 15 already. 15, come on now. Come on. 16. Okay. I think we get to 20. I don't think we get all the way to 25 yet. But 20 and it's by itself is already crazy. 17. 17 and a half. Come on. 18. Not 18. 18 and a half now. Okay, come on. 2 more. 19. Okay, we're gonna get to 23. Final guess 23. 20. Okay. Come on now. 20. 21. Oh, we're not gonna get to 23. Wait, are we? What? Okay, 22. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Yeah, 22 and a half. I was close. I was close, but 9 levels from that is crazy. And then we got all these guys. Just all you guys. All your relic booster packs. Come on now. Can I shift click a full stack? Nope. It's a bummer. Come on now. Wait, 2 in a row? 1 in a row? Okay. I guess I just got 1. Or did I got a... okay. I got a mystery box from the relic booster pack. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. And then mystery boxes. We got a bunch of loot. Hell yeah. Most of this stuff's just gonna get clicked into here. Another stack of mystery boxes. Oh wow, I just got the receive a netherite or an ancient debris into your inventory. I just got that one, I guess. Wild. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna need to organize a lot so far, but overall we got quite a bit of good loot. So let's chuck you guys into here. And I've got to get a bunch of stuff figured out, but what we're going to do for this XP-wise is we're going to put, I think we put Cooldown for execute is 3 minutes. Precision is kind of crazy, because if we get them down to half, then we can just execute precision them. So I think we max out execute, and then we put the next 4 into... Yeah, let's put 4 in the rampage, because we don't need protection yet. Although, I need to go mine more vault rocks. So, I will see you guys next episode. I'm gonna organize everything, and I will see you guys then. GG's, peace, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!